Hello, good morning. Welcome to Yoga Sculpt and Strength. We have a focus on abs today. I'm Kylie, and this is our studio here in Costa Rica. Thank you for joining us. I got a group here in the studio participating alongside with you, so welcome to the class. We are going to start in a standing position and do some warm-ups before we get going. So with hands on hips, we're just going to lift the knee to the chest. So high knees, just bringing those knees up. We're gonna repeat this move a lot today in different ways. So this is a great way to get started. You can stay here, or you can cross your elbow to your opposite knee. Kind of like we're doing a bicycle crunch. A little foreshadowing. Also good for balance. Always making sure you listen to your body, doing what feels right for you. There's no pressure to do exactly what I'm doing. Make sure you modify, make sure you take breaks. Okay, shake that out and we'll just twist. Twist back and forth. Both sides. Opening up the back, opening up the spine. And then we're going to reach overhead, both ways. Warming up and opening up that side body. Okay, now just a few squats, just real shallow, nice and easy. Using the arms to kind of sweep out and up. After this, we're going to head down to the mat in a table position. So one more. Give me a nice big inhale on the way up. And exhale. All right, slowly hinging forward. Yeah, keep the knees bent. Slowly hinging down. Bend the knees as much as you need to get your hands to the ground. And then we're going to walk back to our table. All right, let's mobilize the spine a little bit more. So we'll do some cat-cows. Inhaling as you drop the belly down, look up. And then exhaling as you pull the belly button up and drop the head. And keep that going. Just doing a few rounds on your own rhythm to your breath. Inhaling as you look up. And exhaling as you drop the chin, pull the belly button up. We'll do one more. Come back into a table. Pedal your hands. We're going to warm up the wrists, stretching them. As you pedal, start to rotate the fingers out to the side. And even towards the back of the mat, if that feels good for you. Paddling back and forth, stretching, warming up. And then start to rotate the hands back. Back towards the front of the mat. Then lift up all the weight out of your hands and slowly flip them. Flip the fingers down towards you. Very, very gently. Lower them onto the mat. You can keep the weight off and just stretch them here. Or if you want to gently place a little bit of weight into your hands and wrists, you can. Leaning back just a touch, it will really stretch through the forearms. Okay, come back off very gently. Circle the wrists a little bit. Shake them out. Come back to your neutral table. We're going to revisit that move from the beginning already. So bring one knee into your chest and toward the opposite elbow. And then back. Other knee Bring it into your chest toward and twist to the opposite elbow. So just doing that a few times. In and twist. In and twist. Still warming up. Okay, come back to your table. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees up. Lift up your hips up into that down dog position. So knees can have a bend. If you want to pedal out your heels back and forth, alternating sides, stretching through the heel. So straightening one leg while you generously bend the other knee back and forth. All right, then come into stillness. Now we're going to do both heels together. So lifting both heels up off the mat and then pressing them back. Up and down, just as far as you can go. Up and down. Up and down. Okay. Come back into stillness in that down dog. We're going to walk our hands back to our feet. So just very small steps coming back to the feet to a forward fold and rising up. We're going to do that a few times. These are inchworms. So hinging forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your hands to the ground and then walk them forward to a plank. Give me one push up and then walk back to your feet. Rising up and forward fold. Let's do it again. Walk those hands forward to plank. One push up and back to your feet. Rising up. All right, one more. So hinging down, hands to the mat, walk forward. One push up and walk your hands back to your feet. Rising up. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, arms to your sides. Give me 3 shoulder rolls. So forward, up and back. Forward, up and back. All right, shake it out. We're going to go into those sun salutations. All right, so actually let's step to the front of the mat. From here, inhale. As you sweep your arms out and up, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine, and then plant your hands as you step your right foot back, and then your left foot back. Here's where we're going to add in a little bit of those knees. So bring your right knee into your chest and toward your left elbow. Bring it back. Now bring your left knee into your chest towards your opposite elbow. All right. Press back into your down dog. Walk your feet forward. Inhale, rising all the way up. All right, that was round 1. Exhale, forward fold. We're going right into round 2. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands. This time, step back with your left foot first, then your right foot. This time, we're going to add on, we're going to do 2 sets of these twisted tiger curls. So, right, left, right, left. Press back into your down dog. Walk forward. And inhale as you rise all the way up. We're going to add 1 set of tiger curls each time. So exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step your right foot back, then your left. 3 sets of tiger curls, knee to opposite elbow. So 3 on each side, alternating back and forth. When you're done, we'll meet in a down dog. Stepping forward to the front of the mat, rise all the way up. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold, round 4. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step your left foot back, then your right. Okay, 4 sets of tiger curls. I guess I call them twisted tiger curls. You're bringing your knee to your opposite elbow. All right, we'll meet in a down dog. So pressing the hips up and back, and then walk forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, round 5. We're almost done. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step your right foot back, then your left. 5 sets of twisted tiger curls, bringing your knee to your opposite elbow. Really feeling those abs. I lost count, so I'm just going to do one more. All right, meet me in a down dog. Step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Okay, we have one final round for our sun salutations. Hinging forward all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step your left foot back, step your right foot back to that plank. 6 sets of tiger curls. Nice, yep. Bringing that knee in, crossing it over your body. Okay, we'll meet back in a down dog, pressing the hips up and back. And then step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hanging here for a moment. Really feeling that nice stretch in the backs of the legs. And then inhaling as you rise up. Arms sweep out and up. And exhale. All right, awesome. Awesome. We're done with our sun salutations. We're going to go into some different sequences for the core, and we're going to go down to the mat. So style it out, come down to the mat into a table position. All right. So making sure the knees are under the hips, the hands are under the shoulders, so we're in a nice 90-degree table. We're going to start with some bird dogs. So bring your right foot straight behind you, pressing it on the ground, then lift your left arm above your head. So if you want to stay here, you can stay here. If your balance is feeling great today, lift up your back leg. Now bring that right knee and left knee together below your chest, and then stretch it out. Bring it in and out. You can always use that foot on the ground as a little bit of kickstand for balance, or you can tap your hand out on the ground in front of you. Keep it going. Bring that knee and elbow in as close as you can. They don't have to touch. Just bringing them towards each other under the chest. All right. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hold it here and pulse in your high bird dog. If you need to drop the hand or the foot at any time, make sure you listen to your body, especially that spine. Okay, hold it. Now hold it as high as you can, stretching out, stretching the arm forward, stretching the leg back. Hold. Hold, hold, hold. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to do a few more bird dogs. Bringing that knee in to that elbow. In, out, in, out. You got it. You can point your toe, you can flex and press through your heel. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do some pulses. Pulse at the top. Pulse, pulse. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hold. Just hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, drop it down. Nice job. Shake it out. Give me a few little wiggles because you know we're going to the other side. If you want to do a few cat-cows. Softening the spine, wiggling back and forth. All right. Be shaking through the wrists if you need a break. I can definitely feel it in my right wrist. So stretch your left leg out long. Press through that heel. Now stretch the right arm up above your head. Or really just forward. Yep. Okay, you can stay here or you can lift that back leg so it's parallel to the ground. All right, here we go. Bring that knee and elbow together below your chest and stretch. In and out. Again, it does not have to touch. It does not have to come all the way in. Just bring them close as you can. Crunching the abs, crunching the core. All right, just a few more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold it out. Pulse it. Pulse it at the top. Squeezing the glutes. Squeezing the abs. Pulling the belly button up to the spine. Protecting that back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold. Hold at the top. Squeezing. Holding. You can do it. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bird dogs. Bring that knee and elbow together. Stretching out and in. Out, in. This is working your entire core, not just your abs. We are warming up and working everything in that midsection right now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Pulse it high. Pulse it out. Stretch that right arm long. Stretch that left leg long. Pulsing it as high as you can. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hold high. Hold. Squeeze. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, drop everything. Back to your table. Okay, shake it out. Swivel the hips. Maybe do a few cat-cows. Shake out the wrists. Okay, maybe even sit up. Yep. Circle. That's a lot on the wrists. Maybe bring the arms back behind you. Ooh, that feels good. Stretching open the abdominals. All right. We are going into we're going to take it up a notch. So from the table, we're going to go into a plank or supported plank. So first, find your plank, straightening your legs. You can drop your knees here. So this is our supported plank. Or lift the knees, straighten your legs. We're going to do one push-up. And then open to your left side. So open your left arm up to your side plank. Thread the needle. Use that left arm. Twist under that open space. Come back up. And then return to your plank. That plank center. One push-up. We're going to open to the other side. So twist to your right side. Lift your right arm up to that side plank. Thread the needle. Threading that top arm through that space. Back up. Back to plank. Push up. At any time, you can drop your knees in the plank and side plank. Going back. We're going to repeat this sequence a few times. So if your knees are down, just pivot that foot out as you do your supported side plank like that. Coming back to your supported side plank. I forgot my push-up that time. There's a lot involved in this sequence. So, high plank or supported plank, it is up to you. We are still working that entire body and core. I feel push-ups a lot in my core, not just my arms. All right. Keep that going. Twisting your thread the needle. We're going to do one more set. So, open to your right. Thread. Open. And one last push-up. Okay, press back to your down dog. Oh, that feels really good. Okay, slowly shift back forward to your plank. Drop your knees. Let's give the wrists a rest, shall we? Yeah. So we're going to keep going with planks, but we're going to give the wrists a break by coming onto our elbows. So try to let those hands relax. Yep. All right. Holding here. Taking a break whenever you need to. All right. Twisting. Opening up to your left side into your left plank, but this time with your elbow down. You got it. Okay. Holding here. Now lifting the hips up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Your left arm can be straight up. You can have it on your hip. That actually feels a lot harder for me to have it on my hip. For some reason, I have a little bit more momentum when my hand is up. Okay, hold, hold, hold. Okay, come back to your front plank on your elbows. Okay, we're gonna go to the other side. Take a water break whenever you need to. Okay, let's shift to our left. Open up that right arm. Okay. Hold, hold. We're going to do those hip dips again. So down and up, down and up. Lifting straight up and down, trying to keep those hips pressed forward. Okay, 2 more. Last one. Come back to your front plank on your elbows. Hold, squeeze for even more intensity. Feel like you're pulling your elbows toward your feet. Okay, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees. Sit back into your child's pose. Give your back and your abs a little bit of a rest. Shake out the wrists if you need to. Bring the arms down or use them as a pillow for your forehead. All right, we were done with our table sequence and plank sequence. We're going to go to our backs from here. So when you're ready, we'll come up, stretch out on the mat, and lay down on our backs. Okay. Let's do a little bit of a stretch before we get started. So stretch your arms up above your head. Feel that length through the whole body. And then bring your arms down by your side. Okay, we're going to do some low boats. So to get started, bring your knees to your chest. Just hug them in for a moment. Okay. Then bring your arms back down. Your knees are going to be in kind of like an upside down table. And we're going to raise the head, neck, and shoulders off the mat and stretch the arms forward. And then down. Okay, we'll do that again. So crunch up. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders off. Stretch the arms out. This time, you can straighten the legs if you want, or leave them in that bent knee position. Okay, come back in. We're going to keep adding on. So do what's right for you. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. Stretch forward. Stay here, or straighten the legs to a 45-degree angle. Stay here, or lift the arms up over the head. This is our low boat position. Okay, bring the arms back down, bring the knees to chest. A nice job. Okay, that's our low boat. We're going to return to that later, now that the body's warmed up. Straighten the legs out on the mat. We're going to move into some roll-ups. So arms up and over the head. We're going to roll up to a sitting position. So first, bring the arms up above your head. Slowly, as they come forward, lift the neck, lift the shoulders, come up, and stretch over that body. Coming back up, and lower all the way back down, rolling slowly. Okay, let's do that a few more times. Rolling up. Like someone's pulling your hands over. Yep, you got it. Nice. Good job. And back down. Arms up over the head. Let's do 2 more. Arms up, pulling you like someone's in front of you, pulling your hands up, 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 up. You got it. Nice job. And stretch over. Okay, one more. You got it. Last one. Reaching up. And then pull those arms forward. Pull, 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 pull. You got it. Nice. Stretching over, hanging out here for a minute. Just relaxing. Okay. Slowly coming back down. And reach the arms up. Okay, bring the knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug. Rest that lower back. All right. Lower the legs back down, feet on the floor. We're going to come up into a high boat position. So to do that, we're going to do that rollover except into a high boat. So lifting the arms up off the mat, coming up, up, up. This time, lift your knees up as you come up. You can keep the knees bent. Yep, grab onto them if you need, or straighten the legs to the high boat and bring them back in. Nice. Straighten out and in. Out. And in. All right, let's roll back down. This time, keep the knees up. We're going to roll up to that high boat again. So arms up and over the head. Slowly rolling up to that high boat. Now we're going to go down to our low boat and back. So rolling only as far as our low boat, arms overhead, and back up to high boat. Got it. Low boat, lower down. High boat, rise back up. Low boat. High boat. It's also a lot on balance too. Low boat. High boat. Okay, bring the knees to the chest. Stay sitting. Bring your hands behind you if you want. Or yes, if you want to hug your knees in, that's also a great option. All right. We'll be done with boats. Thank you, boats. We'll see you again another time. All right. We're going to do a few crunches. Actually, no. You know what? We need to strike from the back a little bit first. So we're going to roll onto our stomachs. We'll give the abs a break. We'll work the backside a little bit. So coming onto your stomach. Hands will be below the shoulders. We're going to slowly lift the chest off the mat. And if you can, lift your hands off the mat. Squeezing up, squeezing the shoulder blades and elbows together. Okay, lower back down. Let's do that again. Lift up the chest, trying to keep the neck neutral, pulling the shoulder blades and elbows together, engaging the abdominals, and engaging the back. Okay, so lower down. You can stay here or bend your knees, bring the heels together with knees wide. And as we lift the upper body, we'll see if we can lift the lower body. It's very hard. So, all right, lift the upper body. And if you like, try to lift up the knees off the ground at the same time. Okay, lower down. Let's do that 2 more times. Lift up, hold. Lift, 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 lift. Squeeze the heels together. And lower. Okay. 1 more time. Lift. Squeeze the heels. Lift everything. Lift the thighs. Lift the chest. Okay. Lower back down. All right. We're going to also work the backside, but we're going to come onto our backs and do some bridges. So still focusing on the lower backside. We're going to lay down, feet flat on the floor. We're going to lift up into a bridge. So pressing the palms down as you lift the hips up. Lifting the hips toward the ceiling, squeezing those glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, up, hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, drop the hips down. All right, you can stay there, or we'll add a march with it. So lifting the hips off the mat. Then we'll lift one leg, marching up and back down. And keeping the knee bent if you want to. Lifting up and down. Trying to keep the hips raised as high as you can toward the ceiling. Trying to keep the neck nice and relaxed, lengthened, shoulders away from ears. Okay, last one on the right, last one on the left. Now hold up in that bridge, pressing those glutes high, squeezing them in, pressing the hips upwards. Hold, hold. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, drop down. All right, we are almost done. We have a crunch sequence, and then a cool down. So this is our last sequence of abs. Before we get into it, make sure you shake it out. If you want to swivel the knees back and forth like I'm doing, or hold them in, give that lower back a little bit of a rest. Okay. So we're going to start with the lower crunch and then work our way up. So head can stay on the mat. Bring your arms down beside your body with your palms down on the mat so you can kind of press into them. We're going to do a lower body crunch. So just with your knees bent in like a table position, we're just going to roll the hips off the mat and back down. So lifting up and back down. Up and down. Just the lower crunch. Okay, if you want to, you are welcome to stretch the legs up at the top of the move as you roll in and up and back down. Up and down. Up and down. You can stay here, or if you want to add the upper body, here's where. So hands behind your head, and as you lift up the lower body, lift up the upper body at the same time. So lifting up and down. Crunching the body in together as you lift the shoulder blades and hips off the mat. Just a few more. And then we're going to release that lower body and just stick with the upper body. 2, 1. Okay, drop the feet to the mat and stay just the upper body now. Just the upper body crunching up and back down. Feel that crunch. Just lifting the shoulder blades off the mat. Trying to keep the neck neutral, relaxed in your hands. Okay. Let's alternate sides. So lifting, twisting the upper body so that the elbow comes in the direction of your opposite knee. Twisting and lowering, alternating sides. Okay. From here, we're going to just stay on one side. So twist towards your right and back down. Right and back down. We're going to focus on the right side of our body right now. That right abs and obliques. Crunching up and down. You can stay here, or you can add your right leg coming towards your left elbow. This is going to be more intense, so you can keep that foot on the mat if you want to. If you want more, you can straighten the leg out at the bottom of the move. In, stretch out. In, stretch out. In and out. In and out. All right, just a few more on this side. This side is feeling very powerful. Very strong. Just 3 more. 2, 1. Okay, just drop the lower body and let's focus on the upper body again. Just back and forth. Rotating, alternating sides. Taking a break to breathe or taking a water break whenever you need to. Okay, 2 more. And then we're going to go to the left side. All right. Just the left side now. So crunching the right elbow across the body toward the left. 3, 2, 1. If you want to add on, you can lift your left knee toward that right elbow. Crunching in and out. In and out. Okay. Now, you can stay here, or you can drop the foot if you need a little bit of a break, or if you're ready for more challenge, straighten it out at the bottom and move. In, stretch out. In, out. Working that left side. Gotta make both sides even. Three more. 2, 1. All right, bring those knees into the chest. Drop the arms down. I can feel it in my elbows for some reason. My elbows really want to straighten right now. While we're here, just give me a few lower body crunches. Just tiny movements. Lifting the hips, rolling them, rolling the knees forward and lifting the hips off the mat. Shake out the hands if you need to. Shake out the arms and elbows. We're almost done. We're almost there. Okay. Two more. One more. Okay. Add the upper body if you can. Bringing those hands back behind your head. And then straighten the legs if you want even more challenge. This is our last set. 3, 2, 1. If you can, hold at the top. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Down. One more. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, drop everything. Okay. Nice job. Those abs are awake. Whew. All right, straighten the legs. You can lift your arms up over your head, straighten out, and lengthen through those abdominal muscles. They feel so good right now, so warm. Ready for the week. All right. Let's stretch a little bit through the sides while we're down here. Cross your right ankle over your left ankle. And then slide that to the left side of your mat. Then take your left hand, grab your right wrist, and stretch it to the top left corner of your mat. So you're in kind of a banana pose, is what they call it in yin. Kind of a crescent shape, stretching through the right side of your body. All right, let's go to the other side. Release your ankles and wrists. Now cross your left ankle over, stretch it to the right. Take your right hand, grab your left wrist, and just gently stretch it to the top right corner. Stretching through those abdominals. All right, releasing your hands, releasing your feet. Bring the knees into the chest. We're just cooling down now, promise. No more crunches. Hug your knees in, and then roll to one side. We're going to come up to a seated position for some stretching. Taking your time. Taking a drink of water. Coming to a seated position with legs crossed. That's okay. We'll just very gently fold over those crossed legs. And then come back up. Twist to your right. Oh, that feels good. Come back to center. Cross your legs the opposite way. It'll probably feel a little awkward. We'll fold forward again. Opening it through the back. Coming back up. And then we'll twist to the left this time. Okay. We'll come into a 45-45. So left shin will be in front. Right shin will be to the side. So you're in kind of a, yeah, you got it. We're going to fold forward again. It'll feel a little different than the cross-legged position. Folding forward, stretching. Coming back up. Twist away from your legs. So twisting, yeah, that direction. Yep. And then coming back forward, we're going to do a little, keep your hand behind you. Bring your front hand in front and just lift up through the hips. A little bit of a back bend. And back down. Let's go to the other side. So bring your other shin in front. This one to the side. Yeah. If you can, only if it's okay on your knees. To do this, and then your top, so your yeah, except the other way. So yeah, and then bring that leg. Yeah, okay. So folding forward. And then twist the opposite way, so away from your legs. Keep that hand behind you. Lift your front arm up. And back down. All right. Very slowly, we're going to come to stand. So, rolling up, coming to your table, or styling it out. No rules for this ending cool down. Let's just twist a little bit, rotate through the spine. We'll fold forward, opening up through the back. You can hang here, you can keep your hands on your legs or the mat, or you can grab opposite elbows. Slowly rolling up. Arms reaching out and up. Back down. We're going to do that one more time, filling up the lungs with air. So inhale, sweep out and up. And then give yourself a high five at the top because you did it. Bring all that good energy down into your heart. Thank you for joining me today. Yes, nice job, everybody.